All right, Amy, we are officially live. Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Haley. Thank you so much for having me today.
Absolutely. We're so excited to have you on board this morning. We're going to give everybody just a second to realize that we're live and to hop on here and view the conversation that we have planned.
Okay.
So, Donna Mullins just hopped on. She said she can see and hear us both. That's perfect. So we won't be talking to ourselves this morning.
Good. Thanks, Donna.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to get started in just a second. Amy, how's your morning going?
Good. I do have to say, I have some dogs in the house this morning, so hopefully they stay nice and quiet. I've given them a lot of treats.
That is okay. We've had babies on our feed here before. We've had little random family members join us. So that's the world we're living in now, this virtual crazy world, and that is okay. We'll roll with it.
Okay, sounds good. If they start barking, I'll mute myself quickly so you guys don't have to hear.
No worries at all.
Oh, there's the straggler in this way, the straggler in the background.
We'll wave to them. Let's see here. We've got a few more people joining us, so that is good. Elizabeth Adams says she can see and hear us both.
Great.
And we've got a good connection here. NKY Grant County is joining us. Good morning. Good morning. We've got a few viewers rolling in, so that is good. We'll go ahead and get started, Amy.
Okay.
So, if you guys are new and you've never joined us before, my name is Haley Franklin, and I am a youth talent development specialist, and I work with youth 16 to 24. And what I do is basically help them getting their foot in the door in positions that they're interested in, and really just help them find a job that will help spike their career interests. So that's my job. And I also added these Facebook Lives in here about a year ago. We've been doing these lives now with the Northern Kentucky Career Center for about a year. It's crazy how time flies.
I know. There's probably so many topics you could cover as well.
Yes, absolutely. So normally on Thursdays, Thursday morning is my sessions at 9:30, and I normally have employers on here. But today is a little bit different. It's a little bit special. And Amy Martin here is the assistant director from the Northern Kentucky Office of Drug Control Policy, and that's at the Northern Kentucky Area Development District. So we're super excited to have her on board. We're going to talk a little bit about an initiative that is happening in our rural counties and just in our Northern Kentucky region as well. And it's Drive for Uber is what it's called. So these positions we'll talk about here in just a minute about what we can offer our rural communities and Northern Kentucky region as a whole. Good morning, Amanda Peters. Amanda is from the Northern Kentucky Area Development District as well, the Office of Drug Control Policy. We're happy to have you joining us this morning, Amanda. All right, Amy, are you ready to get started?
I'm ready. Of course, as soon as we start, my dog's whining in the background, so I apologize.
No worries at all. We'll throw him some extra treats back there.
For sure. He's
all
13,
right.
So he's going a little senile. So.
Aw, bless his little sweetheart. All right, so Amy, let's jump into this Drive for Uber and what exactly that entails for our communities.
Sure. So I think we've really, at the Northern Kentucky Office of Drug Control Policy, we have a 24/7 addiction helpline. And with that, we have received some grant funding from the Greater Cincinnati Foundation to help get folks to and from their appointments related to addiction services or recovery. So we've been doing that for about 9 months now. We've had a lot of success with it because the pandemic, people were home. I think a lot of people were laid off and just needed some extra money. So in the beginning, we had drivers available all the time. But one of the things we're having a hard time with is finding drivers in the more rural counties. Carroll, Owen, Pendleton, Grant, and I'm not sure if I said Carroll County as well. So I think we're trying to find some drivers in those counties. We do have a new treatment facility coming to Owen County, which is going to be major. So
That's
pretty soon we're
amazing.
going to have some folks that are going to need transportation services. Yeah, to the more rural counties. So like I said, with the addiction helpline, we have had folks that have needed to come from Owen or a more southern county, and we just can't find drivers.
Yes, so what we're doing today is using this video spotlight as a way to reach candidates that might be interested in becoming a driver. So you might notice that we have the COPE logo in the top corner of your screen. And the COPE logo is basically, it's not a sponsor of the Uber Helps, but the COPE grant is the Carroll County and Owen County Partnership Expansion Grant. And although they're not an official sponsor of the Uber transportation program, they are focused on expanding transportation access to treatment and recovery across Owen and Carroll counties. So I just wanted to make that clear of why you do see the logo there in the top of your screen. And so what we could talk a little bit more about this morning is covering several questions that you might have, which if you guys do have questions as we go on, please put them in the comments box of this video and we'll try to get to those at the end of our conversation here with Amy. Amy, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can. It looks like my computer's frozen.
I know.
Very flattering.
It might not be frozen
here.
though.
No, I'm still here. I can still hear you, so we can keep on going.
Okay, perfect. And your face might not be froze to the viewers. That's good. Let us know if Amy is moving around, guys. All right, so let's cover one of the questions here that you guys may have. So training requirements. The minimum requirements that you would have to be a driver are listed as 3 years of licensed driving experience at least. You must have a valid U.S. driver's license, a 5-year-old vehicle or newer, a 4-door vehicle, and a vehicle in good condition with no cosmetic damage. So that's kind of the minimum requirements of this role if you did want to become an Uber driver. Right, Amy?
Right. Yeah. It looks like you do have to, in Kentucky, they do require you to take a defensive driving course, which it looks like is all online. It's only $15, and provide information for a background check.
Awesome. So
I'm still here.
Are you still here?
Yeah, I can still hear you. So we'll just keep chugging along.
Okay. I don't know why it did that.
I don't know either. It's technology.
I know. You got to love it. It's a love-hate relationship every single day.
Sure.
All right. So we talked about the Kentucky Defensive Driving Course, the sign-up process. So if you're out there and you're watching, you're like, this is a great opportunity. I want to do this. If you meet the minimum requirements, then you just have to submit a copy of your driver's license, your car insurance, your registration, proof of residency, and then a driver profile photo. So forward-facing, centered, showing your full face and top of your shoulders, and no sunglasses. And then you would just provide information for a background check. That is the sign-up process. And we also put the link to sign up here at the bottom of the screen as well. You would just go to uber.com and click sign up to get started. Amy, I want to bring your phone back to this video.
I don't know what's going on.
Let me try one more thing. I can still hear you fine.
I did want to, yeah, me as well. I did want to mention too that this really is an easy way for folks maybe, wanting to make a little extra money on the side, or maybe you work a full-time job Monday through Friday, and then Friday night, log into Uber. You can kind of pick and choose whenever you want to do this, make your own schedule. And it seems like it's, pretty easy money. with the helpline, we have had several drivers that have driven from Northern Kentucky to Lexington, Louisville, Owensboro, Elizabethtown, and they make a couple $100 doing that. So it's a pretty easy way to make a couple extra $100 on the weekend or in the evenings, because it is a needed program.
Yeah, absolutely. And for those folks that don't know about it, this is a great way just to get the word out that these services are going to be offered. You know, you can make a couple $100, a little side gig, a little side hustle, and you're actually helping people in the process. That's huge.
It is huge. It is huge.
All right. So Elizabeth said we can hear her, but cannot see her. Amy, can you try to click stop video on your side and then start it again and see if I can pull you back up in here? Is there an option for you?
I don't see where it says to stop video.
Okay, I'm going to try it
I
on
just
my
have a
end.
mute.
Oh, here we go. It counted down like it was bringing you back, and then it just brought back the blue screen. So I'm not sure. But if they can still hear it. Oh, good.
Can you see me now?
No.
Nope.
Goodness gracious.
That's okay.
That's all right. We can hear you. All righty. So I think we've got most of the pertinent information out there. But if anybody has questions, let us know and we'll try to get it answered for you. Donna says, I apologize if this was already answered, but I was wondering, is this opportunity second chance friendly for those with criminal records? That I do not know. Do you know, Amy?
I don't, but that's a great question. And that's something that we should probably look into and also put on this flyer, if that's an opportunity for the second chance employers.
Yeah, absolutely. So it doesn't mention anything in minimum requirements.
We will look into that, Donna. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yes, thank you, Donna. Great question. It doesn't, like I said, mention in their minimum requirements about having a criminal record. So hopefully that's something that we'll be able to work with, and we'll get you more information on that, Donna. You're back! Yay! Let's pull you up. There you are, Amy. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I think the connection's a little spotty, but that's okay. At least your face is back. We have your lovely face. All right, let's see if anybody else has any other questions. Okay, so what will happen, Amy?
I think I was back for a while, but now it's still kind of...
Okay. So what will happen is this video will be in Facebook Land forever.
There we go.
I think it's a little bit delayed, is what's happening.
Yep.
Okay, Amy, I can't hear you, so I'm going to...
Oh, thank you.
No worries. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this video up on our Facebook page. And what will happen is people will view it as the week goes on, and I have more questions, I assume. So as the questions roll in, I'll get with you and we'll get those answered. If nobody has any other questions this morning,
I'm sorry.
We will go ahead and end this session. It's okay. We're going to go ahead and end this session, and if anybody has questions, we'll get back with them.
Wonderful.
All right.
I'm so glad this
everybody
is going to live on forever and ever.
Oh, goodness. That's okay. We will roll with it. If anybody has any questions, let us know, and we will make sure to get this information out to our partners. It's an amazing opportunity for Uber to help people in the recovery and treatment process. So thank you so much, Amy, for joining us. Sorry about the technical difficulties. And we will see you all again next Thursday at 9:30 a.m. with another employer. So thank you all. Have a great day.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me on today, Haley. I apologize for everybody for the terrible video and sound quality.
It is okay. No worries at all. We have been doing this for a year and we've been through it all. So it is okay. Have a great morning. Goodbye, everybody.